what we're going to look at, I'm going to share with you what your platform will look like and the Pearson Center. Okay, before we go to the question sets. So here, once you receive the documentation from ICF or the email from ICF, you would receive a link where you can kind of give it a go of what the platform will look like. The platform doesn't look like this, but this is the Pearson Center. So here you can find your test accommodation. If you are a US military or veteran, you also get some additional support. And if you need some additional support, such as you need aid, you need help, then you go to this website to ask ICF for help. Okay, here you would see ICF has provided you with all these additional links for all and details for all these things here. Yep. So even they will tell you about the score report, so you would know immediately whether you pass or fail. Whereas the score, you will have to log into your ICF profile to see your actual score once you finish the exam. So you have to give ICF maybe 1 or 2 days for it to be updated into your coach profile. Okay, so that's where you see here. You'll receive an immediate pass or fail score, but you may not have the exact score. So the exact score can be found inside your application, which is your ICF portal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So all these are the different details you can read about it. Now, once you finish the whole examination, your digital badge will be awarded by ICF. Right? So that will be separately given to you. And if you book the appointment with Pearson, you can have up to 48 hours to reschedule your appointment. So not to worry if you feel that you're not feeling so well, under the weather, you just redo the exam, okay, or rebook the exam. Okay. So what we're going to look at is a tutorial here. This tutorial is actually not a real tutorial. It's just I would say it's a fake tutorial. Not a full-on tutorial, but rather how the exam center will look like for you. So on the computer screens, once you enter the exam hall, you have to remember to bring 2 identification, either your passport, your personal ID. They're going to scan your eyeballs. They're going to scan your palm. They're going to, verify that you are the person that is the person there going to take the exam. And what you will see here is they will have a platform like this, something like that. Okay, where it will help you to navigate how you get into the exam. So the good thing here is I always encourage you to be familiar. Most of the navigation bars are either at the top or the bottom. Now, sometimes based on the country, the Pearson computers may not be updated to the latest version. So sometimes the icons may be at different position. But generally, right at the top and right at the bottom, you will find all the icons that you need to move forward and backwards. So the first thing, let's look at the navigation buttons, which is you have the N exam, next, and all those things. And you also have the color scheme. So I always encourage you to think about what colors will match your eyes. For some people who are more sensitive, you can do yellow, right? Or black on salmon, or black on white, or black on yellow. And I also like this one. Yeah. Yellow on black, right? So choose one that you feel that is comfortable to your eyes. Okay. Yeah. Once you choose that, on the side there, you also have this button called Flag for Review. Flag for Review means at the end of the page, you would be able to review that particular question. You can go back. And you can also use the highlight functions here. All right. All the way at the top, you can highlight the words. You can strike through. So I can strike through the words as well to help me focus here. Okay. Good. So let's go through this. Okay, so this is all the navigation buttons. This is a standard button. It's just next and back and forth. Yeah. So I'll not go through all this. You can also increase the text size. So in the exam center, you just use your mouse. So for most exam centers, there's a mouse. There's a middle button in the mouse where you can move up the scroller to make the words bigger. Alternatively, some exam centers will provide you with magnifying glass. You can ask for it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because that time I saw one magnifying glass, they say, "Do I need magnifying glass?" I say, okay, maybe don't need." Okay. So choose if you need. Just ask them for magnifying glass, or ask them how to expand or reduce the size. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the highlight function. So you are able to highlight anything in any colors that you like. So I want to do pink, I want to do red. You can do that. To me, the ACC exam is very straightforward that you don't even need the highlight function. Yeah, because this is not a set paper. This is not MCAT paper. So it's a very, very straightforward paper. So you don't really need to use the highlight function. But if you need to, by all means. Yeah. Okay. Okay, strike through. We talked about that earlier. And color scheme, we also talked about that, changing color scheme. And auto navigation, the flag for review, we also talked about that. Okay, so once you flag the items right at the top right corner, now I've seen the Singapore one. The Singapore one, the flag for review sometimes is at the bottom. At the bottom, so don't worry if it's not at the top. You know, you'll find it somewhere around there. Yeah. And you would see at the end of the exam review, you will see a review page where you can see what are items you flag or what are items you're incomplete. So you just click there to complete them. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And at the top right corner, you will see the total time left for your section. So if yours is 39 minutes, you start counting down 39. You start counting down all the way through. Okay. And at the start, you will also be given this to acknowledge. So once you acknowledge this, be very, very careful, right? Because some coaches, they're very, very excited. After the exam, they post the questions online. The moment they post the question online and ICF finds out, you will lose your ACC credentialing, or you will essentially lose the whole exam, right? So to prevent that from happening, if people ask you what the questions are, please do not tell the people the answer. The only reference that learners can take is either through the ICF sample questions or the sample questions that I'll be providing you. Okay, so then those will not violate any of this ICF non-disclosure agreement. So whatever questions I'm going to be sharing with you guys are all not in any violation. It's more for learning purposes. Okay, so whatever questions you come across in the ICF exam, just be careful not to share that with anybody else outside. Okay, because I've seen cases where ethics inquiry were done on individual coaches because they leak the exam to other people. Okay. Okay. Here. So here you will see all these things here. It's good that you have no negative scoring. So it's just all every score is just 1 point, and you will not be penalized. So you will see all the words coach and client, so not coachee, right? So some schools they'll teach the learners about coachee. So you see the words coach and client, and every single pronoun here will be they and them. They'll use a gender neutral pronoun, right? So yeah, so that's the gender neutral pronoun. Okay, and then this is how the sample questions would look like this, right? So you just choose and then you click, and then you click next all the way through the end. I'll go through some sample questions with you later, right? But once you finish all this, you will just click the end exam, yes, and then you come to the main page. So for this Pearson setup, once you click through, it's just like this. That's it. Yeah, it's just to familiarize yourself with the platform, how it's going to look like. That's it, like that. Okay. Now for the exam prep, I will be running through with all of you, so you know a little bit better. Okay. So this link is also provided to you by ICF to your email, right? So at the point of time when you're ready for it, then you can do it.